Many girls and young women do not learn what it means to have self-respect and honor their needs. Instead, they are taught to be good girls and earn love and attention through doing what was told. More often, they are unaware of toxic relationship dynamics and lose part of themselves just to fit in because they thought it was normal. In this video, we'll talk over some real truth for young girls and women so they can transform themselves with their mindset, self-validate their worth, and be bold to pursue their dreams. Stay tuned. Little children come into this world pure and adorable, but their soul paths may have gotten them into dysfunctional families that were meant to awaken their soul purpose through a very harsh and critical upbringing. Unfortunately, many adult children who come from dysfunctional abusive homes never awaken from the pain of their childhood and remain in the anguished three-dimensional reality of human suffering. Through family values, cultural traditions, and societal programming that often uses shame, fear, and guilt to condition people's behaviors, many young girls and women were unable to break free from the generational destructive patterns. Sadly, the initial programming starts at home by the family of origin. If the mother herself never healed and honored herself, she's more likely to pass down the same treatment she has as a child. As a result, many children never learned what it feels like to have true unconditional love that made them feel safe with a secure attachment style. Since many children's foundation was never set up for healthy love, these love-deprived children end up seeking love in all the wrong places and settle for crumbs just so they can feel warmth and belonging. Many girls grow into adult women's bodies, but has yet to embody the sacred divine goddess energy. This message is to bring awareness, not to judge, shame, or criticize. With love and respect, this message is to awaken women and other adult children who came from dysfunctional homes to self-actualize that everything they wanted is already within them. Through unconventional education, we can help people expand consciousness and allow them to become self-aware it's not their fault, it's their programming, and they can get out of the toxic relationships and go beyond their childhood. Now let's go over some important advice to help girls and young women become aware of their worth and respect themselves. The first important advice: people who love you will value your time and energy. Girl, people who respect you know your time and energy are just as precious as you are. When they spend quality time with you, they will have full focus on you and be attentive to what you have to say. When you carve out time in your day to spend time with this person, whether it be family members, friends, or romantic partners, they will give you the respect and attention you deserve. So when you intentionally spend quality time with a person and their attention is on their phone, watching TV, using their computer, or other distractions, you need to ask them if this is the right time to spend quality time with them, or if this is all the treatment they can give you. Because if they say they want to spend quality time with you and their attention and energy is not on you, honey, that's not love. Unless you're too needy and clinging, normal, healthy people who cherish you will value your time and energy. So be aware. Advice number 2. People who love you will respect your body and your needs. Girl, people who love you will honor you when you feel uncomfortable and respect you when you set boundaries. They will not cross the line and exploit your insecurities or gaslight your feelings. When you show a sign of discomfort, they will not talk over you and say you're too sensitive, you're making it up, or you're overreacting. Your body belongs to you. You have the absolute right and power to protect yourself physically, emotionally and spiritually. No one, no family members, no friends, no romantic partners, and especially strangers, can peer pressure you to do things you don't feel comfortable with. You must learn to listen to your body, honor your intuition, and respect your needs. Always trust your gut feeling that when something doesn't feel right, you must listen to your intuition. Unfortunately, it's often the people closest to you who will violate your boundaries and make it seem okay. Honey, that's not love. That's manipulation, exploitation, and gaslight. Do not fall for it. When nonviolent communication cannot be achieved, it's best to get professional help to work things out because it's often the people closest to you that cause the most triggers. Advice number 3. People who love you will make you feel cherished. Sounds very simple, but there are toxic people who will say they love you, but they will abuse you by violating your rights, neglecting your needs, and disrespecting your being, and then make up for their abusive, toxic behavior with gifts and sweet words. Honey, that's not love. That's an abusive cycle. In an abusive cycle, there's tension, followed by outbursts of the incident, then reconciliation, and then the honeymoon phase. This cycle traps people in endless repetition of abuse that often cause them to suffer from emotional addiction, psychological trauma, and severe loss of sense of self. Honey, that's not love. Healthy group dynamics don't cause a person to lose their sense of self-worth. Healthy relationships don't cause drama and trauma. Healthy relationships are calm, safe, and solid. Self-aware people who encounter problems will seek solutions to work things out together. But then, of course, no one is perfect and we all have bad days. All relationships will experience disagreements and maybe even conflicts. This is where we all do our inner work, seek professional help, and take self-responsibility to heal ourselves, to recognize our own destructive patterns, and grow as a person. Everyone deserves to be heard, to be seen, and be valued. If the person only gives you superficiality comfort with materialistic things and keeps repeating the same dysfunctional pattern, you will need to be the adult to draw the line. People who love you will value growth and happiness for both of you. People who come from dysfunctional homes perceive family dysfunctional dynamics of violence, abuse, degrading remarks, shouting, and fighting as normal. Or they may think it's external factors that cause such stress, such as money issues, environment, government, or other things. No, it's not. Honey, that's not love. Healthy, mature people in intimate relationships work out things through nonviolent communication and respect because they value each other and place focus on solving the problem together. While you may think this toxic dynamic applies to a codependent woman who keeps saving her partner, this toxic behavior is actually very common in family dynamics too. People who love you will not use love as a weapon, as a way to control and manipulate you. Love is not something you withhold until you do something for them or act a certain way. People who have a healthy sense of self and self-love will value growth for themselves and others because that's how you feel fulfillment in life. Without growth and dreams, one is just a false image with no magic inside them. For this, it's highly recommended to read these 2 books to help you understand the dynamic of control and manipulation. Controlling People by Patricia Evans and The Psychology of Abusive Relationships by Melany Bennet. Both books give insights into the psychology of controlling people. their abusive tactics to control their victims, and how the victims stayed in a helpless, confused state for further abuse within these abusive relationship dynamics. All of us are worthy as is, without having to save or fix people. Normal, healthy adults will not use fear, obligation, or guilt to make you take care of their responsibilities or to save them from their mess. You owe no one anything, not your parents, not your siblings, not your friends, not your romantic partner, or anyone else. Showing kindness is just as important to set healthy boundaries. A healthy relationship of any kind is built on reciprocation and adding love and value to each other's life through love, respect, and compassion. Last advice: sacrificing yourself is not self-love. Now turn all those points we've talked about back at you. Do you value your time and energy? Do you respect your body and needs? Do you cherish yourself? Do you value your growth and happiness? We teach other people how to treat us, and it starts with how we treat ourselves. All of us were inexperienced early on, but at one point, we need to grow and evolve. Self-love is to validate your worth, validate your own needs, and honor yourself and your life. Sacrificing yourself to gain love and approval is not real love. It's an act from a love-deprived inner child. While we may look at abusive people as the problem, it's just as important to become self-aware and grow. You don't have to be perfect, but you need to trust yourself and live your life. You are worthy as is, and you deserve real love and respect. In the end, no one deserves to be abused, used, neglected, and treated with disrespect. All girls and women need to become self-aware that they are capable to achieve their dreams and live their best life. The links for more helpful resources are in the video description below. If you find this video helpful, please share this video with your social group to create more awareness. And please consider subscribing to our channel for more motivational and informative content. Until next time, remember you already have the inner magic within you. Stay well, and we'll see you in the next video.